Hello, I'm Adam Barralet and welcome to this Crystal Connections video where we're exploring the angel of Barchiel. Now Barchiel is one of the 12 zodiac angels. This is the angel that governs Pisces. Now, if you're a Pisces, of course, Barchiel has a special affection and affinity with you, but that doesn't mean all of the other 12 zodiac signs can't work with Barchiel. You see, when it comes to the zodiac signs, each one governs one aspect of our lives. And which aspect does Pisces and thus Barchiel govern? Our spirituality, a very important part of us. You see, on the wheel of the zodiac, Pisces is the final sign. And thus, it is said that Pisces and the Pisces energy has 1 foot on this planet or this realm and 1 foot on the other realms. And thus is able to merge reality, this physical reality and spirituality really well. So in this video, we're going to explore how you can work with Archangel or Angel Barchiel and how to bring his energy into your life at certain times using nature's gifts and just by aligning with his beautiful vibration. Let me share with you a bit about the vibration and the energy of Barchiel. You know, sometimes the harsher aspects of reality can really leave us feeling bruised and battered, especially if you're a Piscean or you have a lot of Piscean energy in your astrological chart. But this is where Barchiel comes in to help keep our dreams alive. You see, Barchiel actually has a bit of a sense of humour and encourages us to lighten up and to shift from pessimism to optimism. Sometimes when we're looking at the world, we can go, well, there's no hope left. We might as well just all give up now. But Barchiel helps us to keep that creativity, keep that hope, and keep that faith alive. In fact, he reminds us of all the beauty in the world. Sometimes you'll notice in the news that it seems to be negative, but there are beautiful things being done by beautiful people all around the world. It just doesn't seem to sell newspapers and, get advertising. So the news tends to work on that kind of fearful aspect. Barchiel will help to shift you over to that kind of level. He really encourages you to keep your dreams alive, to never give up hope. He actually encourages daydreaming, and through daydreaming and imagining, we start to fantasize a reality that we would love, and we can start to bring that into our vibration and thus also bring that into manifestation. Barchiel can help with our intuition and all these higher faculties that really help us to bring our spirituality and what ignites our soul back into our reality. So when you're feeling bruised and battered and you can't really, see the light at the end of the tunnel, then call on Barchiel. And Barchiel's there to lift us up with a little poke and a little joke. Do you ever notice how all top spiritual leaders, they seem to have a bit of a smile and a bit of a sense of humour? I think the Dalai Lama is a perfect example of that. Well, Barchiel is this angel that comes in when you are feeling a bit defeated and when you can't see the light at the end of the tunnel. Barchiel reminds us that life is a constant ebb and flow, and if we look back in our life, yes, there's going to be rough times, yes, there's going to be winters when everything is dark and dismal, but after every winter is a spring with those little inklings of light, that little bit of warmth from the sun, those first few flowers, and before we know it, we have the abundant summer again. So Barchiel really helps you to keep that flame alive and to turn any bleakness into positivity, to start looking for the positives and start looking for the beauty because they always come. Remember that the soul is immortal and that Barchiel works with our spirituality. And so this is only temporary. Whatever you're going through, it will pass. Barchiel is there to help you hold on to that faith, hold on to that hope, and to start looking for the spring when you're going through a winter in your life. Now, I'm not just talking about an actual winter, as in the seasons, but any time that is a bit dismal and dark and you're struggling, then that'll change, and Barchiel will help you with that. Now, one little thing that you can do to really align with Barchiel is just tie a white ribbon around your wrist. And if you tend to be a bit pessimistic or if it's a tough time, just use that as a reminder to where is the silver lining here? Where can I see the joy? Where can I see the light? When Barchiel's around, sometimes you may have big storms and hail, and that's Barchiel saying, my presence is here. We're moving this all on. We're moving this darkness on. Barchiel will also use things such as bread baskets, roses, especially white ones, and fish, because of course fish is the sign of Pisces, as other symbols to remind you, I'm around. There's something happening. There's a greater meaning here. Just go with the flow, that type of thing. So whenever you feel a bit negative, call on Barchiel. Use that white ribbon around you to really remind you that there is beauty in everything, and the experience will help you to grow to a better person, and that all will turn out well in the end. Crystals are a really beautiful way to help to connect with an angel's energy and really bring that energy in and carry it with you each day. You can carry a crystal with you, maybe don't carry one as big as this, or wearing one, and dedicate that to Barchiel to remind you to bring that blissful, spiritual, hopeful energy in. So I want to introduce you to two different crystals. One is a real basic one that I love, and it's one of the crystals that many of us start off with. It's a good old amethyst. Now, it doesn't have to be as big as this one. Any little piece will do, a little pendant, a little tumbled stone, or something like that. What I love about amethyst is amethyst really helps us to stop, to pause. When we're caught up in the rush and the craziness of life and we're seeing all this dismal, dark destruction and bad negativity, amethyst just says stop, pause, look around and see the beauty, and allows us to connect with our spirituality. It's almost as though when we buy our first amethyst, we're opening up our spiritual path, and it really helps you to connect with Barchiel in that really blissful type of way. Now, another crystal that's a bit of a rarer one, if you really want to start working with Barchiel on a deeper level, is known as Ussingite. Now, this kind of mauve-coloured crystal is really great for helping to integrate our spirituality and our spiritual feelings and our spiritual sense and learnings into our physical reality. Quite often, we can watch videos on YouTube, we can go to different courses or go to a meditation night, and we feel really blissful and uplifted and hopeful. And then we get back out in the real world and we lose all that. Well, Ussingite helps you to carry that, to continue that on, to integrate your spirituality into your everyday life. And thus, that's what Barchiel wants you to do. Remember that Barchiel, as one of the 12 zodiac angels, wants to make sure that your spirituality is a strong aspect of your life. And so Ussingite will really help to connect with Barchiel and to bring that aspect into your life every day. I want to share with you my essential oil blend that I love to make whenever I'm wanting to align more with Barchiel. What I love about essential oils, you can use them in a whole range of ways. You can use all these three oils together or use them in different components. Essential oils can be added to a diffuser and then diffused around a space. They can be made into a rollerball and rolled onto you, or you can anoint your whole body by mixing them with a curry oil, such as fractionated coconut oil. Whichever way you use the oils, aromatically or topically, they're going to help to bring that vibration of Barchiel and all we've been talking about in this video together. So what are the three oils that I mix together to bring in that Barchiel energy? The first one is known as blue tansy. Now, this is a beautiful yellow flowered plant. And when we steam distill those yellow flowers, we get this deep, rich blue oil, hence the name blue tansy. Now, blue tansy is part of the chamomile family, and you know what chamomiles do. They calm you down. The gift that blue tansy brings to us is our dreams. It allows us to calm down and contemplate our dreams. When we get caught up in the whirlwind of craziness and negativity, of hysteria, blue tansy says, hey, stop. Remember your dreams. Don't give up on them yet and keep working towards them. Now, to bring in that blissful energy, also combine blue tansy with lavender. We know lavender is like the 101 of, whereas amethyst is the 101 of crystals, lavender is the 101 of essential oils. They work harmoniously together. Lavender does help us get a good night's sleep, but it also slows us down. But as it slows us down, it also opens us up to different opportunities, to more abundance. I sometimes nickname lavender the red wine of the aromatherapy kingdom. Think about it. Think about after you've had a couple more red wines. You relax more, you're a bit more open, you're honest, and often we kind of get really blindsided by something that's bugging us, and lavender just says, hey, look around you. There's amazing beauty around, and really helps in that way. Now, the third oil we're going to bring in is red mandarin. Now, you can actually get 3 different essential oils from the mandarin fruit. Green mandarin from the unripe, yellow mandarin from the semi-ripe, and red mandarin from the fully ripe. So red mandarin has gone through its whole life. Just like the Piscean journey is like at the final stage of our lives. It's talking about almost going into our next incarnation. So red mandarin is very much, can you hear those black cockatoos? I love them. Red mandarin has this very wise kind of energy about it. It's fully realized and helps us to really see the big and complete full picture of life. But the mandarins also have a childlike energy. Think about people in their last years of life. after they've retired. They're kind of a bit more playful. They don't care what anyone thinks anymore. They'll wear what they want, they'll say what they want, they'll fart in public if they want, kind of thing. That's the kind of energy of red Mandarin. Wise from the experience of life and wise from whatever has happened so far, but not caught up in it, not caught up in the drama, still playful in that way. So try mixing a bit of blue Tansy, lavender and red Mandarin in whichever way you want. Play around with it and let us know in the comment section below. So I'd love to hear about any experience you've had with Barchiel, if you've worked with this angel before, or any other things that you've found have come through as well. We can all learn because we all have different experiences when we align with the different angels, and I'd love to hear about yours. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. I'm Adam Barralet. Blessed be.